Okay, I've named this video 3 ingredients, dinner for days, and that is not clickbait because I absolutely hate when I see in 3 ingredients or with a cup of boiled water, you can make, and then it's got like 20 ingredients. This doesn't have this. This is 3 ingredients based on what you have in your cabinet or you want to buy to make a variety of meals for days, weeks if you want to. So, the 3 ingredients is something from each of 3 categories to make it really easy, and hopefully you have these on hand. The first would be a grain or pasta. I personally love quinoa. It's spelled Quinoa. I used to call it, quinoa or something. It's quinoa. I love it. Great source of protein. This one is a 1/4 cup dry of this. There's 9 servings in this bag that I bought for just a few dollars at Aldi. Each serving has 10% of the iron, 2% of the calcium, 6% of the potassium that you need in a day, and it's got 6 grams of protein. So really great. And I have some issues with eating like rice and pasta. It gives me belly aches, and this does not. So grain or pasta. If you're trying to get ultra cheap and you love macaroni or pasta thing, you can do that. So the first ingredient is a grain or pasta, cooked according to package directions. The second ingredient is a meat or a soup. So maybe you have some Progresso chicken tortilla soup, or maybe you have some tomato soup, or you have a can of tuna, or you have a can of chicken, or you have a can of beef, or you have a can of, ABC soup. A soup or a meat. That's your second ingredient. Your third ingredient is a vegetable of your choice. It could be tomatoes, green beans, carrots, corn, whatever. If you want frozen vegetables, that's great. So you cook the pasta or grain, if you have a rice cooker, rice, according to the package directions. Then you heat up the vegetable with the meat or soup. And once the grain is done, you mix it together. So you can change up the flavors based on what meat you use, what vegetable or what soup you use. So you could do the chicken tortilla with some kind of a pasta. You can even do mashed potatoes, honestly, with the soup if you wanted to. If you're somebody like me who really can't do a ton of carbohydrates and grains and stuff, like I said, the quinoa has been a game changer for me. If you like lentils, then lentils mixed with the soup and like green beans would be phenomenal. I personally like quinoa mixed with canned chicken and tomatoes. Another option is you leave out like what am I trying to say here? You can mix it with salad dressing. So you could do the quinoa, tuna with some salad dressing and a vegetable, like in the summertime with salads, tear up some lettuce, things like that. So 3 ingredients, a pasta or grain of any kind, a soup or a meat of any kind, and a vegetable of any kind. Mix it together. Use your leftovers up with this, something cheap. You can do all kinds of things like this. If you want to add more stuff, some of the things you can add would be additional vegetables, fresh vegetables, a scrambled egg, kind of like fried rice, only with other grains. Actually, it sounds funny, but if you, when I use the quinoa or rice, or brown rice, I'll add like walnuts, like broken up walnuts and dried cranberries. That's really good, especially in the summer. You can take one of your grains and break up some nuts and some dried fruit. And I use a vinaigrette that's made out of 3 parts olive oil, 2 parts mustard, 1 part, that'd be Dijon mustard, 1 part red wine vinegar, and a clove of garlic that's minced, squeeze it through the thing. Whisk that together until it's a consistency of mayonnaise and stir it into the grain with the dried fruit and like tuna or chicken and lettuce and stuff, and have that as a summer kind of dinner. It's really great. It's really light, but it's got all your proteins and you can mix any kind of vegetables. So I won't belabor the point. I think you've got it. I would love, love, love if you would please put any and all ingredient ideas that you can come up with in our comments below, as well as questions and things that you would like to see on future videos. and I will look forward to seeing you on a future video. Thank you for liking and sharing. Your support has meant so much. See you next time.